Alafia, Wagwan, what's up? What it do? Grand Rising, Shalom, greetings. Hope everyone is well. Welcome back to Guidance with Me Faye. This is going to be a part two extended message. You can go find part one on um, TikTok under same name, just different platform. Guidance with Me Faye. It's going to be titled God's Plan, Jeremiah 29:11. Okay, that's going to be a message for today, part two. All right, and so please go watch that. You'll get the scripture message there. We were talking about guarding your heart, and I'm going to just see now what chakra is going to be important for us to look into for today. What chakra is going to be significant to this message today. Okay, the fourth chakra did come out in part one as well. As soon as I picked the deck up, but boom, we're going right back into the same energy. The fourth chakra deals with the Venus energy, love, right? And so Libra energy, balancing it out. Confirmation of what I just said deals with relationships, marriage, partners here, ruled by Venus here. Okay, so I'm feeling it to tell this again, just in case somebody don't go watch part one. The scripture that came out in part one was Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. The energy confirming this, the chakra this is the house. I was trying to get a chakra, but I see it now I have my house deck because there was a chakra on the front of it, and that's why I thought that was it. And that chakra was the fourth chakra, the heart. Okay, and that came out in part one, so I'm not gonna go back over it because I got stuff to do, y'all. Go watch part one if that resonate with you. If you wanna um, screenshot that to understand what all the heart chakra deals with. Do your thing, okay? Ways that you can work on this heart chakra is by wearing the color green, okay? Go on a date with yourself. You can go to the park, and when I say go on a date with yourself, fix yourself that bubble bath. Fix yourself that beautiful brunch. Fix yourself that walk in. Go take yourself on that walk in the park and just laugh and be happy and smile just as you would if you was walking with someone else. Go to that, watch that movie by yourself and get you the biggest bag of popcorn and sneak your snacks in there and get you a drink and enjoy that movie by yourself if that's something you can do. Go get that paint, go get that coloring book, go get that crossword puzzle, go get that deck of cards, play solitaire with yourself at the park or sitting somewhere, paint, draw, color, write, journal, get that book out and write a song about the love that you're desiring in your life, the love that you have for yourself, the things you love about yourself, the things you love about your life, even though your life may be struggling right now. Okay, it may be hard for you to love life. Go write a song about the things you loved about your past life, about the things you miss in your life, and manifest them back in. Okay, and so yeah, that's the message with that prayer I'm getting. Okay, and so what are you gonna do today? What are we gonna do today to help embrace that fourth chakra? Okay, but Libra came out here as the house. Okay, and I just put it back in here. Um, but Libra, the fourth house, this energy here concerns your associations, marital partnerships, joint societies, legal things, the couple, dating, engagements, and marriages here. This energy is significant for today. It's very important that you guard your heart, especially when it comes to significant others, relationships here, joint societies, engaging, putting your focus in, your energy all so much in other people in your life, having other people. It's time to bring balance to that. All right. Let's see if any other chakras want to come out here, and then I'm going to give you the chakra for that represents today, so that you can work with that chakra as well. And how do we? A good, quick way to work with these chakras, you guys, is to basically meditate to the frequency. And when I say meditate, I mean sit still and listen to the frequency, or clean your room and listen to the frequency. Take a walk and listen to the frequency. Wash dishes and listen to the frequency. Listen to these affirmations, frequencies, affirmations, um, wearing the colors, embracing that energy. Okay, that is how you tap into that energy. You don't necessarily have to sit down and be like, Yes, it helps if you're just sitting there, and especially if you're doing the finger notions that go coincide with these chakras, it can definitely help you to tap in and tap in quickly to receive those messages, to get that grounding effect, to be able to attract the things, be present and attract the things that you're desiring here, okay? And so note to self, because as I'm saying this, the Holy Spirit is showing me what I need to be doing to help do this, and bring this into myself, my life, and those that are in helping. I am sent here to help serve others. And so that is something I have to tap into, and be obedient with. Okay, going back to the four codes. If you don't go watch part one, four codes: consistency, obedience, confidence, and faith. Okay, program yourself with those four codes to survive the things that we're going through. Stay consistent in whatever it is that God showed you. Be obedient and do it. Have confidence while doing it, no matter what your situation may be, and then have faith that all things will work out. Ashe. Yes. All right. And so, this energy wanted to come out the third chakra, solar plexus, deals with your strength, your vitality, your ego, your willpower, your stamina, your inner power, your body's energy powerhouse, okay? Your storehouse is what I'm hearing. Activate that storehouse by guarding your heart and not pouring so much of yourself out and pour within. Trusting God's plans for your life, okay? Doing this is going to help you to get into alignment too with what God has planned for you. Okay, then that throat chakra definitely could be a person that needs to express themselves, come out and express yourself vocally. Regulates the processing of energy in the body through temperance, growth, metabolism, the body communication hub. Okay, Mercury, the color blue. Wednesday, sing, act. Okay, be talkative. Go get a tattoo. Okay, inflicting certain pain. Okay, or even pondering on the pain and crying about it, acting it out. I'm seeing theatrical dancing. I'm seeing poems, raps. I'm seeing all type of creative stuff flow off the shelves, bro. Flow out of TikTok, flow out of YouTube. All healing the heart. People, you seeing people be creative and knowing that they really enjoy to do it and watching their success grow because of it. The feeling that you get, forget what you doing for others for a second. The feeling that you get creating a masterpiece, finishing a project, creating something that you know, or that you said that you sell it, and you post it and get sales on it. Even just creating something that you wear it and you get compliments on it, or you feel happy about it. That's the energy I'm picking up for today. Okay, this could be all part of God's plan for you. 10th house. This could bring you fame. This could be part of your career. This could be your protection. Your protection. Okay, you be obedient. Go down your destiny. You are protected. Okay, if you out here and you are not trying to figure out what your destiny is, what your purpose is, you're not protected. I'm gonna do a video on that. Reputation, profession, and public. Saturn energy here. Your social position, your status, your career, your profession, your fame, your power. Okay, your maternal figure is connected to your northern hemisphere. So your mothering energy is connected to whatever your north node is, and your paternal is connected to your south node. And so, some of the things that you struggle with may be connected to the things that your father's energy, and some of the things that you're destined to be. Your mother could have been, very prominent or, gifted in those areas. Okay, you may have some of the same struggles as your father, and then you may have some of the gifts of your mother. Okay, your mother may share the same gift. That's what I'm getting from reading that. You may be, success, like if your mom is, when it comes to success, if your mom is successful, then you will gain those things. When it comes to, I'm getting shadow energy here. When it comes to, shadow work is what I'm getting here too. This may be something that's needed. I'm feeling it to work. Yeah, shadow work to work this topic and do the work I need to do as well. You guys, I go through this this struggle with you guys as well, and again, that's why I felt motivated again to come give you guys a message, because I was sitting in the room stuck as fuck. Like, God, I need to hear from you. I sat up, I sat ready. I had to remove all blockages of, this is not how you communicate with the Most High. Can't nobody tell me how to communicate with the Most High. Can't nobody tell me how to connect with my angels and my ancestors that I know watching over me. When no, don't nobody be out in these streets trying to protect me or mine. With nobody out there with me when they tried to gun me down. With nobody with me when I was sitting there praying and trying to heal my children and in the hospital. Man, with nobody there with me. So can nobody tell me that what was right from wrong? Wasn't nobody there with me physically. Spiritually, I always got a team with me. And that's facts. What's the wrong for today? And I feel like that's important, you guys. Stop giving up what people think about you or what they or fitting in or how you gonna look, man. Do what you like to do. If you like to dress up like a kid, you like to wear your hair in two freaking pigtails. If you like to do cars, if you like to smoke weed, if you like to drink, you like to vape, if you like to whatever, if you like to have two husbands, two wives. Man, stop conforming to what the world say you can and cannot be and do. Who you need to be obedient by is the Most High. And yes, the Most High wants us to take care of our temple. Yes, the Most High wants us to be in holy matrimony connections. Okay? Never said that shit couldn't be plural. Okay? Wants us to balance out our masculine and our feminine energy, though, right? Through this whole process, masculine and feminine has to exist in this in the connection. Okay, look, I ain't trying to judge whatever within each person. Okay, not saying. Look, I don't want to talk about that community, but that's important, bro, because it opens the door to so many demonic holds when people don't balance out that masculine and feminine energy within themselves. That like you literally get possessed. Like I'm not just gonna tell you real. Like you easy to be hijacked. Okay, into doing negative shit. What's the that was somebody need to hear that. Okay, what's the wrong here for this message, Holy Spirit? This message not gonna be long, you guys. I'm about to do a 5 card spread after I get this ruin in this angel. And I'm saying, I'm going to ask that the Holy Spirit not allow this message to be long because I can't say what this message is going to be. I'm just going to be obedient and record the message, okay? So the energy that wants to come out here is wow, beautiful, beautiful message already. So this one here, you can draw it and you can meditate with it if you connect with the message that I'm about to give you about it. This is the Petro into initiation, things happening, things unexplained, something hidden. Okay. Intuition about things unexplained, something hidden. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the eye. My car is getting kind of old. Okay. And so, associated with the phoenix bird, powerful forces of change are at work here. That what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. Okay. So, we're going to stop right there. You guys are about to rise like the phoenix. There are powerful forces of change at work here. I'm going to stop right there. I'm feeling led to break down my ruin messages here. Okay. The cycle of 1 year, some type of cycle here is coming to an end. I feel a very powerful message coming through here. And so I'm going to take my time and really break this message down. Okay. Being associated with the Phoenix, what is the energy here? I'm going to go to my deck here, bridging the gap between spirituality and religion. BTG Tarot. You can email me to get on the waiting list for when this deck is ready for publication. Ashe. It is still in formulation. Ashe. But I won't have a large amount circulating when it does come out. Not this date. Okay, associated with the Phoenix bird. Visionary leadership, creativity, inspiration, entrepreneur spirit, boldness and faith in leadership and spiritual matters. Hebrews 11 and 1. And so you're about to rise like a phoenix from the ashes, and you're about to be a visionary. God is about to show you your roadmap. I'm so glad this is one of the cards I finished illustrating. Okay, to some extent, I'm gonna add more stuff to the outside of these, but uh, you could be thinking about how to build this home, how to maintain this home, how to create something here. And you're trying to figure out the journey here to get to there. You have the bricks, you just need to finish building it. You have the wheat here, you have some even to take with you to share. There's resources all around you. And you're trying to figure out how do you get on this journey to building what you're dreaming, what you're desiring. You have it here. but you don't know how to utilize it. You don't feel like you have enough. Because in the story of Joseph, um, one of my other illustration cards here, there it is. As you see, this person has a lot of this wheat, and it's ready to be picked. I feel like this wheat not even ready. That's why you only got one. Okay, and I'm picking this energy up off what I'm getting right now. I don't remember, like fishing. You can fish and get your fish here, and you can do the work here. You go fishing and get some fish and make some money. You can go outside and pick these beautiful pine cones, put them in a basket, decorate them, and make money. There's so much money around you, but you're not seeing it. It's like you're not utilizing it, but you're about to. You're about to tap into being this visionary person. You're about to tap into being this leadership. You're about to be creative, inspired, entrepreneur spirit, boldness and faith, and leadership in spiritual matters. Hebrews 11:1. I'm going to read that. Hebrews 11:1. I just heard somebody say it was just supposed to be like church. I just heard something about church, and when I picked my Bible up, and it like being Sunday, and so, yeah, this going to church is supposed to be a act of faith, okay? And an act of faith is when you do something, knowing that you do an act, which is go somewhere, do something, be participant in something, um, assist with something, join with something, and a effort to connect with divine a specific thing. And so going to church is you're doing something in order to connect with divine source, to show divine source that you are committed to your purpose and that you're honoring the connection. This is the same thing. You sitting outside with your Bible under a tree is the same thing. Coming into a divine space, a divine area. That's why I just got a message like my cats keep doing stuff and having accidents in this room, and I'm like, why did they pick this room? Yeah, we had a litter box here once before, but I moved it. I know I messed up there, even bringing it up here, but they were just doing too much, and I thought, okay, they were trained really good on that litter box. Maybe they'll continue to use it. And I took it out, and so maybe I need to put it back up here. I don't know, but something got to shake right. And so I think I may put that back up here and, assist with keeping that clean to try to avoid them from having accidents in this room. But to the thing, somebody that could be useful for someone. If you have a cat and you're having a hard time training it, go put the box where they're using it. It could help, okay? We even tried cayenne pepper. If y'all have any secrets, share them. Cat lovers, I'm new to being back in the cat family. Cat mom, but please share what you know that can help with them potty training. I hadn't had a chance to really do research. I watched a few videos, but not much. But anywho, that explains why this area is being so attacked. But I feel like also when cats mark their territory, they're also trying to push back negative energy from their environment. Okay, and so that's what I'm getting. Because I've also noticed that they'll go in the bathroom, which they never had a litter box in there, and they're using. And I know that unclean spirits always try to project themselves in your home through the bathroom, and so I feel like the cats are marking their territory in the bathrooms to try to keep at bay that unclean spirit is fighting it back with another unclean spirit. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And I don't know if it's true or not, but that's just what I got. If anybody knows anything about that, um, please comment in the comments, okay, or email me if you don't feel comfortable. All right. So Hebrews 11:1. This message says, "What is faith? It is the confident assurance that something we want is going to happen. It is the certainty that what we hope for is waiting for us, even though we cannot see it up ahead." So you're seeing 111 and you thinking about something or something heavy on your heart and you see 111, know, have confidence. Okay, that's coming in. Men of God in days of old were famous. Men of God in days of old were famous for their faith. Damn, you could become famous just from your faith. By faith, by believing God, we know that. And I'm gonna read this some more. So y'all won't tap out, fast forward this to the rest of the message. Do what you do, but I'm gonna read all the way down to 5 here. I'm feeling like I need to go a little bit more. So by faith, by believing God, we know that the world and the stars, in fact, all things were made at God's command. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can't tell me that my deck is demonic. I went and searched the Bible to bridge the gap between, well, how I was protecting myself, how I was getting messages on these attacks, how I was healing my children. Because you stay blind, the lack of knowledge will destroy you. When people is attacking you, I would have never knew people was freaking burning black candles and putting my fucking name in jars and taking me and my baby bloody tampons and pads out of damn trash can to do work, voodoo dolls. And man, you would never, your mind could never go there if you don't allow, tap into spirituality. If you did not, if I never would have picked these cards up, I never would have knew how my children were being attacked, what was happening to us, and how the hell to come up out of it, how to connect with my ancestors, how to connect with my with spiritual beings, these marine spirits that they are using against us, how to connect with those that were sent to us to protect us, how to activate Archangel Michael to protect you, protect yourself, knowing that Archangel Michael, they're all one. He's connected to Baba Ogun, same energy. The Orishas hid themselves behind saints, and these saints are connected to the angels. There is all the same energy, just different names. But you're judged if you use a different name. You're judged if you go about talking, connecting with the Most High in a different way. You're judged if you go about preaching the word and helping and healing others a different way. But me no more. Ashe. You judged if you say Ashe. But yo, I watch church. Like I'm a spiritual person. I'm non-denominational. Man, I'm just a spiritual person. Period. I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm a spiritual person, baby. I'm tapped in. I'm not about to just watch church. I'm gonna understand how to put my chakras in alignment. I'm gonna understand how to heal myself with herbs. I'm gonna understand how to heal myself with crystals. I'm gonna understand whatever on this earth that God put here. If it's dandelions on the side of the road, I'm stopping the car and I'm picking them up and I'm using them in a salad and a tea to heal and elevate me and mine. I'm not conforming to take this pill and it's gonna try to save you, but end up killing you. It's not funny, but I'm not doing that. I watch that. You're not gonna tell me how to heal when you're not healing. You're not gonna teach me how to be a healer if you're not a healer. You're not gonna tell me to follow rules to heal if they're not fucking healing people. Period. So for that, you can't be conformed. You cannot be colonized. You have to be a rebellion. You have to go against the grain. And because that you will be hated. Because that you will be misliked. Because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to fulfill what you're here to be and what you're here to do. They know, but they hiding it. Everybody know about spirituality but you. Okay? The ones that don't want you to talk about it is the ones that know about it. All right, back to the message here. By faith, by believing God will know what the world, by faith, by believing God, we know that the world, the stars, yeah, pay attention to them too. In fact, all things were made by God's command, and that they were all made from things that can't be seen. I'm going to say it again. They were made from things that can't be seen. What are those things that can't be seen? God appointed different orishas to make all things in the world, to control all aspects of the world. You cannot see them. Sometimes they do coexist in the physical realm. Sometimes they are reincarnated into a humanoid. Okay. Because as I stated before when I first started talking, you only lose the flesh. The spirit stays. It's unseen though. It was by faith that Abel obeyed God and brought an offering that pleased God more than Cain's offering did. God accepted Abel and proved it by accepting his gift. And though Abel is long dead, we can still learn lessons from him about trusting God. I had bought a book about the different stories in the Bible. I need to go read Cain and Abel. I gotta find it. You guys may want to go read, touch on the story of Cain and Abel. That could be significant. I can't recall what Cain brought or what Abel brought, but I knew it caused some jealousy and caused the brother to kill the other one. Let me see something right quick. Where's my phone? Did I bring it in? Nope. I didn't bring my other phone here, but I'm gonna just ask the Holy Spirit to tap into this message more intuitively. So what I'm getting is that whatever it was that one brother bought, they went and did that off of God's guidance. The other person went and did it off of ego, thinking that it would please a person. It's giving me a vibe like a Christmas. Like if you have competitive relatives or siblings, and like everybody want to make like the mom or dad happy here. Kind of like getting that movie with Martin in there and Cedric the Entertainer. They were competing a lot with their with each other in order to please this one person, instead of pleasing the Most High. Some, and that's one case. And then it was, in that one, I don't think necessarily Martin was not really trying to please his mom. Let me rephrase that. So that's somebody's situation. Two people could be competing to try to do that, and you shouldn't. In that movie, Martin was not competing with his brother to buy his mom the biggest things, the nicest things. Martin had followed the mission that God had set him out to be, his purpose. He was just living in his purpose, writing his books. I think that's what he was good for. I think he had like was an author, or, he had some type of book or something that he had going on. I can't remember the movie, but he was tapped into his creativity. He was focusing on the vision that God gave him. He was in this entrepreneur spirit, okay? And he invested himself in that. And because he stayed obedient, he was blessed abundantly as Joseph was here, okay? And he was able to buy his mom nicer things, the finer things that he grew up knowing that he knew she wanted. The other brother was just competing to try to make it seem as if he had more money because he was jealous of how Martin's life was. I think Martin even had the girl he wanted. I can't remember, but I think they had dated or talked back then, and she chose Martin. Okay, but yeah, that's significant. And so it was by faith that Abel obeyed God and brought an offering that pleased God more than Cain's offering did. God accepted Abel and proved it by accepting his gift. And though Abel is long dead, we still learn lessons from him about trusting God. Okay. And so how Abel was blessed is going to be important too. But God, people, like, I'm also getting God has to accept what you're bringing to Him. So people could be at church paying tithes, but God not accepting that tithe. This is deep. God not accepting that tithe. People could be at church putting that seed into the church, thinking that that's going to the more they pay into the church, the more they pay their tithes, the more blessings they gonna get, in the more God gonna overlook what they did to get that. God gonna overlook what they did to get that, or overlook the little small things that they had to do what they did, or the little small things they do with that they other money. Okay, nah, God not accepting that. Keep putting it in. That's just going in the preacher pocket. That money go in the preacher pocket. Okay, it was by faith that Abel. Okay, so God accepted it, and then through that lesson, we still learn to trust in God. Enoch. Okay, so that goes bringing me back into not conforming. The book of Enoch is going to be important. What Enoch talked about is going to be important, but that's not in here. Okay? Enoch trusted God too, and that is why God took him away to heaven without dying. He now that's where that rapture energy coming in at. He ain't died. God took him, just took him off this earth, removed him, took him to heaven. Okay, so that's possible for some things without them even dying. Right? Suddenly he was gone. And I said I was gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right now. Suddenly he was gone, and God took him. Before this happened, God had said how pleased He was with Enoch. Okay, you can never please God without faith, without depending on Him. Anyone who wants to come to God must believe that there is a God and that He rewards those who sincerely look for Him. Okay, and so man, continue to look for Him. It's going into the story of Noah here. Okay, and I got to be obedient and read it. Okay, a lot of these, a lot of spiritualists, they tend to go straight to the cards to try to get understand the story, and you hear them saying like, I don't know what this is, I don't know what this may be, or I don't know who this message is for, blah blah blah. If you just be obedient, the message you gonna get the message you need from this message. Okay, I know that you're gonna get this message, and I found myself being very confused trying to depend strictly on the tarot cards and the oracle cards to get the message, and that is why I created my deck, because I need for this tarot card to go back to what God say. This is only a tool to help me get closer to the message. And it's not just this. We need to pull the Enoch. We need to pull the angel deck. We need to connect to the answer. It's a lot of things you got to connect to. The tarot just kind of helps bring you back, like saying Kofa energy, to what the Most High said. And that just gave me a great idea for my box, you guys. I have not illustrated the front of my box yet. Um, this is seeds that I'm planting, and as I'm going, God is just planting more and more seeds to finalize it. And now I just have to take action. I have to get into this entrepreneur spirit, and you do too, you guys. Okay. All right. So beautiful, like confirmation. It'd be the little things that make you stay stuck. Okay. It'd be like, what am I gonna? How am I gonna? You just need one little piece to help you formulate the whole idea. Okay. Me just getting a download of vision on what the front of my box is gonna look like has anchored the whole goddamn plan. Has dropped a seed of inspiration and motivation to get back to illustrating these so that you can go ahead and push them out so that people can have the message. Me breaking free from wondering what people think about me and my spirituality, me being spiritual. I am breaking free even more with this shirt idea that's flowing to me. And that's why individuals don't like you. You have an issue with the chosen because they don't like how God works through them, gives them these ideas, makes them, look the way that they look, have the things that they have, be honored the way that they're being honored, love the way that they're being loved. They don't like that. Whether your parents love you a certain way, whether your man love you a certain way, whether he just love you a certain way, no, you got nobody. Just the way your life stay favored. Okay, and then they try to really take the ideas from you because, man, as soon as I just got this idea, it's trying to lead me. I'm ask the Holy Spirit to allow me to bring that idea back to this paper. Okay, because that's how fast the enemy will try to come up against you. I know y'all heard that noise just then, but that was the wind. Okay, like this shit is in the air. Like I'm hearing that I'm seeing that movie. Voodoo, voodoo is being want to be said, but I'm hearing that movie. I'm seeing that movie in my third eye. Uh, Trapped in a bird cage or something, where you be blindfolded and walking around the fucking air is haunted. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. That movie, Birdcage or something. Yeah, that shit. Confirmation. But okay, I'm writing something down low, y'all. Forgive me. All right, back to it. All right. So it says Noah was another who trusted God, and so it's gonna be important to really pour into how this message really is all about God's plan and building your trust up to believe what God has for you. And so it's talking about the story of Noah. Noah was another one who trusted God. When he heard God's warning about the future, Noah believed him even though there was then no sign of a flood. And wasting no time, he built the ark and saved his family. Noah's belief in God was in direct contrast to the sin and disbelief of the rest of the world, which refused to obey. And because of his faith, he became one of those who God has accepted. All right, and so I'm getting a message there as well. Knowing who you are, knowing the mission, okay, knowing who you are, your gifts, your mission is important. And that's why a lot of people are lost because they don't know. Understanding your life path is going to be key, okay? Understanding your life path, your numerology report that involves your destiny number, your expression, etc. Um, Key codes. I'm getting a lot of downloads. Um, Numerology report, birth chart. Understanding that birth chart is important too, bro. And we gonna break that thing down because these how these motherfuckers is attacking our life. They're paying attention to the birth chart, seeing when you're gonna get these blessings, seeing what's coming in certain seasons of your life. The birth chart shares your seasons, tells the stories of your season. And so, like when a lot of these, when the houses in the chakra, when especially when the houses come up, so like the seventh house here, um, the seventh house, that's part of your birth chart. You have 12 houses in your birth chart. The seventh house deals with your relationship. So something is going on when it comes to your relationships, your marriage, your partnerships here. Something's going on in your seventh house. And so connecting the seventh house, Venus, the planet Venus, seeing where Venus is at in the universe, seeing where the planetary, paying attention to the planetary alignment. Where is Venus? Also paying attention, planetary alignment of that planet. I'm getting how to really break this down. Understanding where the planetary alignment of that planet is of that house is going to be important. And then paying attention to where the moon phase is right now. And then understanding what transcending transition is happening or transcending alignment is occurring now. What's going on in astrologically now is going to be important for that birth chart, okay? Yeah, this, this my little hookah. But check out what is on there. The High Priestess. Born in, not sworn in. I didn't pick this. They just give you a freaking box and you get a character. Y'all, tell me who, if you got one of these, tell me what your character was. I met someone that had one and he was the hangman. This is a tarot card. The High Priestess talks about having divine intuition, being very psychic, Pisces, North Node energy, okay? Born in, not sworn in, again. All right, so back to the message with Noah. I'm getting that plant the seeds, continue to plant the seeds, do the work that the Most High is asking you to do. Be this visionary, tap into this entrepreneur spirit, even though you don't know what the Most High is asking or wanting you to do at this time. I'm going to take a quick little Bible study break here and get a visionary entrepreneur card here, a professional, a purposeful career card here. Let's get a purposeful career card deck. Um, this is a financial deck here, money oracle deck. This is what this is, a money oracle deck to get a purposeful living guidance message. Okay. Let me help y'all understand what I be doing from the Holy Spirit. Okay, asking that my something's healing here. Okay, asking that my whole that the Holy Spirit allows my spirit team to give me divine messages from source. Okay, asking the Archangel Michael, my protectors, please come in and protect me. Angels and ancestors, galactic beings, Orishas, all the Most High's light. Determination here. Determination, confirmation. Consistency is the key. I'm dropping the card. I got to drop the whole deck. Okay? What did I say? Telling you, God gave me the code. He said consistency is key. Obedience is key. Confidence is key. And faith is key, yo. 4 codes. We gotta live by them. Keep trusting that God knows the plan. I know you don't understand how it's gonna all work out, but God do. Okay? Determination here. Consistency is the key to achieving your goals. Keep doing what works well for you. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done. When it comes to being an entrepreneur, you will not have much sleep. And that's why the enemy will attack you. When you are very determined, he will attack everything around you to stop you and to slow you down. Your health, your transportation, your job, your home, your pets, your family, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousins, every fucking thing around you will be attacked to stop you from being determined, to affect your choices here. Okay? But there's there's this energy of getting mentorship around your assets, around your finances, around how to budget, around how to invest. Gain your composure here, and this will bring in advancements for you. There could be something here you need to learn. Take this chance. Take a chance. Okay? Could be feeling very bothered here. But there's a mainstream, go mainstream here and help with this transformation. Get out in nature, okay? Get into marketing out the things that you have and you want. There's something very magical coming in. You can manifest whatever it is that you desire. Okay, you could be someone that, amuses other people here or share your natural talents with the world. This is how you heal your money. Okay, just do it. Just do it. Okay, scribe it out, write it out, do your petitions here. Okay, map it out and have faith. Come up with a game plan here and have faith. Write your petition and have faith. Ask for the skills and the knowledge needed to go forward towards this. You're going to discover something. Okay, trying something new here, doing things differently will open you up to grow. The opportunities are just waiting for you to be discovered. Trying something new and exploring other options will help you learn and grow. The opportunities are just waiting for you to be discovered. Shopping. If you're thinking about making money in retail online, selling this is a good sign to try. It is also an opportunity to take your business onto the internet. Okay, so getting out there, you're very talented. Use this to your authority. Yes, you are talented. Yes, things are unsteady here, but you are talented. Use your talent, okay? There's some assistance here. There's some resources you may have overlooked here that are coming in that you may not even know about here. Because this could be a big blessing here. You could be in your feelings here, feeling too emotional, feel like you're losing control of your career and finances, but stand up and come back stronger. There's blessings here. These blessings are here. Trust and know that the Most High is going to provide. He knows the plan. He got it all figured out. Okay, so I hope that message resonated. If you're needing individual messages, you're needing us to kind of do a financial spread to try to see like what are these talents. We're trying to help channel some messages for you to help you. Information in the description box if you want a one-on-one. All right, King of Wands. Back to the energy here. All right. Abraham. Okay, so we talked about Noah. Hold on. Who we talked about? Cain and Abel first. Then we talked about Noah. And then so I feel like Cain and Abel talked about it picks up on that confidence. Abel was confident in the offering that he was bringing because he knew he was being obedient to what Most High was asking him. Noah still had confidence, even though people talked about them. Look, y'all, yo. Look, I'm about to get out of this because it's getting real. And I'm about to jump up out my seat because it's time right back in what I've been talking about. Consistency, confidence. I'm sorry, consistency, obedience, confidence, and faith. Okay. In these stories, let's just stop at Noah. People thought Noah was crazy. People thought Noah had lost his rabbit ass mind. You hear me? No, here Noah is building this big ass boat. I'm not talking about no little ass boat. I'm talking about he building a building, that's a boat the size of a building, and talking and trying to gather up these animals. Got all these animals patched up from all over, big ass farm. Imagine the smell, right? And he is preparing to put all this on a boat and sail his ass off. People thought he was Stone Cold Steve Austin crazy. But Noah was being obedient to what he heard from the Most High. They didn't understand how Noah could get that message. Oh, you hearing shit. But when that great time came, when that time came, Noah ass sailed off with them animals and was went to the land of the living, went to abundance, happiness, while all ass drowned and died, and some that were left, because all of them, some of them survived it. Nephilims, and they breeded with humanoids, and that's what you see. Some people walking around, these big ass giant people, big monstrous ass people. That's their DNA. Like some people just big and monstrous because they have Nephilim in them. Tall, man, structured, man, I'm telling you, we are all different species. That's another topic for another day. Call me crazy. I don't care. I'm going to be obedient and talk about them. You think the three-eyed atlas is a motherfucking comet? If you still thinking it, then your ass is crazy. Because what comet got lights on it? What comet shooting shit? What comet breaking up? What comet do what it's doing? Pay attention to what the comet is doing if you think it's a comet. No, go back and also watch. There's a live stream on YouTube. I think it was on CNN or Fox. Can't remember. But I don't watch the news. I watch YouTube. On there, it shows a live video of them admitting that they have extraterrestrial beings and they've been having them, I think, since the 1980s. Don't quote me. Go watch it yourself. Um, if you're interested in that video, you can drop a heart emoji, a red heart emoji, or a white heart emoji, um, and I'll go back and get that message for you. Okay, red and white. You can do red and white justice. Okay, if you want to know justice around what they've been hiding from us, okay, just do that. All right. The next story is Abraham. Abraham trusted God, and when God told him to leave home and go far away to another land which he promised to give him, Abraham obeyed. Away he went, not knowing where he was going and even when he would reach there. God promised land. He lived in tents like a mere visitor. Mm. As did Isaac and Jacob, to whom God gave the same promise. Abraham did his best. Did this because he was confidently waiting for God to bring him to the strong heavenly city, whose designer and builder is God. Okay, so that's deep right there. I got a couple of downloads just off of that. Then it's going into Sarah's faith, and we're gonna keep reading this, you guys. I think I'm gonna skip over some of it. Then he's talking about Jacob faith. It's just really talking about a lot of faith here that so many individuals had. Like this whole chapter 11, Hebrews 11, you need to go read it. It is talking about how to have faith in God and how others had faith in God and how to trust in the Most High with this, okay? And I feel like just how I'm reading about these different legendary people, which is bringing me to my legendary deck here, Bible legends, to see what wants to come out here. It's talking a lot about how all of these individuals had different trials and tribulations and were asked to do things that left them in a feeling of uncertainty, had them being judged, misunderstood here, but they stayed obedient. And through their obedience, they were rewarded. Ashay, Ashay. Whoa, God's telling me to teach on Hebrews, okay? Or get messages off of Hebrew, because I feel like I'm not necessarily a teacher. I'm one to help you to get to the knowledge you need to, so you can teach your damn self. Okay, because we all got different spiritual paths. Your path ain't like mine, and mine ain't like yours. So you need to teach yourself how to. I'm gonna teach you what you can do to help you get there. I'm gonna guide you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really no teacher. I'm gonna guide you into the messages, and you take what you need to help you formulate a plan for yourself. Okay. You got to connect with your divine source. Okay, no matter a person teach you 5 plus 5, they can show you how to put 5 quarters and 5 dimes and teach you how to write it, how to add it up. But that may not work for you. You may have to put them all together and count them. You may have to separate them in twos and count them. You may need a whole nother tools to count. You may can't count with coins. You do better with cards. You do better with this. You do better with that. However you do it, the thing is that you're getting how to do it. Okay. Period. You figure out how to do it your way. And this is my way. So let's see what message here Holy Spirit wants to give us here. This message is getting pretty long. I don't want it to go over an hour, okay? But hey, if it do, most I know what he's doing. But I do need to be conservative of my time. You know, I need to get up and cater to my kids. I need to get up and clean up. I need to get up and get to my clients. I need to get up and get to my creativity. So I can't spend much time on this, but I'm giving the first part of my day to the Most High. And I feel like that's honoring and being obedient, having faith, you know, not giving the first moment of my day to movies, social media, other people's lives, other people's world, other platforms that are used to distract us from the Most High here. If I am going to those sources, it's going to get something like this, right? Going to get something that's going to feed my soul, okay? With good things, with motivation, inspiration, with confidence, with what I'm looking for. Because that's so important. Even if you go, you know, when I put my hand on my phone and pray, ask God, show me my way. Because some days I can't sit here and get messages for myself. A lot of days. And that's why it'd be hard for me to give a message to y'all. Because like, how I'm going to help you, I can't help my damn self. How I'm going to make sure that the message I'm giving you is helping. It helps when y'all comment, yes. But how do I know what I'm getting is helping you? If I'm uncertain about what I got to do or what it is. And it's like I get that message. I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to do. But when it comes to taking action, being in this King of Wands energy here, actually picking the fucking stick up and walking down the damn road to do it, to get to it, that's what spell work comes in. That's what spiritual warfare comes in at. That stops me. But this right here unblocks me. Me breaking free. They will create a narrative about you. They will cast things in your life and place you in isolation to hinder you, to silence you, to make you invisible. You can't go to fame if your ass ain't seen, if you don't nobody know you. You can't be rich and famous. You can't. You can't live your destiny. Most chosen ones are destined to be famous, destined to be abundant, destined to be in the spotlight, destined to have a very freaking important role, whether it's a creator, you create a product that's going to help heal someone, help destroy something, help protect something, help do something to help mankind. You have a gift, a talent, or a skill that is needed. And it's all part of God's plan for you to go through the struggles because you got to understand how to break free. Some people they could go straight into it. They don't got generational curses and evil ass family on them. But mostly chosen ones. You a true chosen one. Shit, your life been hard as fuck. Okay? Every day is a battle. But you will live an abundant, beautiful life. But that's not to say that the devil not gonna always try to attack you. Until that, what I've been getting, until that Leviathan spirit is destroyed, and the only one who could destroy that is God Himself. He got to come off of His throne. That negative spirit energy, dragon spirit, lizard spirit, whatever the hell you want to think it is in that water, that evil spirit is what is hosting a lot of the darkness in this world, the evilness, the demonic spirits. Okay, that one got to be destroyed, and the Most High got to come down Himself. So when that day comes, which no one knows, that's when all evil leaves. All right, and so we got Romans 12 and 12. We be seeing 12, 12 here. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. You see in 12, 12, know that everything's going to work out. You can look up that angel message too. It has another angel message to it, but you can also refer that back to the biblical message of Romans 12 and 12. Stay in hope, keep hope alive, have patience while dealing with so many things that are trying to come up against you, and be faithful in your prayer life. Have faith that your prayer is going to be come to life. Haggai 2 and 9. The glory of this present house will be greater than the glory of the former house, says the Lord Almighty. In this place I will grant you peace. God may be about to bless you with a whole new home. God may have just blessed you, and He said, I'm about to bless you even better since the devil want to attack this. Hold on, let me give you this. Let me give you this. The Shunammite woman, a wealthy, independent woman who offered hospitality to God's prophet. She served the Lord without expecting anything, and God blessed her with the son. God about to bless you, whether it's with the son, you about to be wealthy, and you might about to have more children, or a son is something that you've been asking for. Your son, like I said, your story could be it's different. You may be asking, you met asked for a son. God, you could be asking God for something else, and you're about to receive that. You're about to be wealthy and receive that. And God's going to restore peace in your home, whether He restored in your physical home or He relocates you to another home. God is about to restore you. Patience is going to be key. Esther, a lesson on overcoming obstacles. Queen Esther fasted, prayed, and waited on God's guidance before approaching the king. Her bravery and patience helped save a nation. Faith, you can't have faith without having patience. Because I was like, God, do I need to add another patience? Another code to this? 5 codes? Is it 5 codes? God. Faith and then have patience. Okay. I think I just added the 5th code. I think I just added the 5th code. 5 is the number that sticks with me, stands with me, okay, walks with me. And so I feel like the 5th code just got added. Patience. By far, one of the hardest things anyone can have. All right. Abraham, he trusted. He obeyed when God told him to leave your hometown. Some of you guys may, and I feel like that's no coincidence how the Holy Spirit asked me to stop the message and grab this deck. And what we got here, it talks about peace in your home. And we was just on a story about Abraham, God telling him to leave his house, leave his hometown, and trust in Him. So God may be about to relocate you, or God has relocated you. Trust Him that He's going to be there for you. Trust His plan. Abraham did this confidently, okay, waiting for God to bring him to that strong heavenly cry, whose designer and builder is God. Okay, God promised land. He lived in tents like a mere visitor. So you may even be homeless, right? Like not homeless, but living in a tent. I also got that if you know people that are living in a tent, go help them. You never know who you helping. You never know if you helping someone here that is so powerful and important to the Most High, and that if you help them, God gonna help you. Okay, you know anybody that's living in a tent, like these homeless people, or that you know struggling, they tent may not necessarily be a tent. It's a broken down home, or it's a home that's struggling, or whatever. You know these people, go help them. Even if you can't help them financially, go help them physically. Go help them make calls. Go help them figure a budget out so that they can get in their own house. Help once they there, if they slip up, don't turn your back on them. Go back and help them find more resources. Keep helping them put the resources in place to help them. The people, everybody got a gift and a talent. So many people, entrepreneurs, they didn't create all kind of businesses here to help them. You just gotta call around and look around and ask the Holy Spirit to guide you. Network, okay? If you are able to help them financially, sow seeds. If you want to sow a seed into this ministry to help me, a chosen one, my information in the description box. May you receive that back sevenfold. Because God don't have us to beg. If you feel led to, then you do so. But God, the Most High, Mother and Father are our providers, so we don't beg. Can you plant a seed? No. If you feel led to, if you want to be obedient to what the Most High tells you to do, then you plant a seed and watch how it harvests for you. Ashe? Sarah, too, had faith, and because of this, she was able to become a mother in spite of her old age. For she realized that God, who gave her his promise, would certainly do what he said. And so a whole nation came from Abraham, who was too old to have even one child, a nation with so many millions and people that, like the stars of the sky and the sand on the ocean shores, there is no way to count them. Wow. So, someone birthing children at an old age or not being told they can't have a baby, you are about to birth something beautiful. Okay, you're about to receive that. This son don't have to be a physical child. This could be an idea, and it's gonna create generational wealth. It could be a physical child, but it could also be a gift, something like your baby, like new beginnings, a baby, a project. Something. This my baby. This my baby. A project. That could be something for someone to. All right, these men of faith I have mentioned died without ever receiving all that God had promised them. But they saw it all awaiting on them ahead and were glad, for they agreed that this earth was not their real home, but that they were just strangers visiting down here. And quite obviously, when they talked like that, they were looking forward to their real home in heaven. Wow. And so that's something to kind of ponder on. Maybe God is about to come and take us away from here. It is talking about like they went through so much, but they weren't able to really have the things that they desire here on earth. Die without ever receiving all that God had promised them. They saw it all awaiting them on ahead and were glad. Okay, and so it kind of reminds me again of this picture here. Okay, of something being further down the road here. But having faith, knowing that everything that God promised you, you gonna get what God promised you. Like God gonna promise you that He gonna handle what you need here, but it's something even more bigger that God is gonna give you in an afterlife. So I'm feeling like maybe there is some type of spiritual transaction about to occur here, elevation. If they had wanted, okay, so in quite obvious, when they talked like that, they were looking forward to their real home in heaven. If they had wanted to, they could have gone back to the good things of the world, but they didn't want to. They were living for heaven. And now God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has made a heavenly city for them. While God was testing him, Abraham still trusted in God and his promises. Okay, so I feel like heaven is not a physical place, it's an inner thing. hmm When you are thinking of these godly things, wanting to be a part of these godly desires, the popular things, do what everybody want to do, have what everybody want to have, you're not living a godly life. You're not living a godly world. You're living um, things that are ungodly. You're focused on things that are ungodly. Okay, while God was testing him, Abraham still trusted in God. So you can definitely go through a lot of tests right now, but in his promises, and so he offered up his son Isaac and was ready to slay him on the altar of sacrifice. Yes, to slay even Isaac, though God had promised to give Abraham a whole nation of descendants. He believed that that if Isaac died, God would bring him back to life again. And that is just about how, just about what, uh, it's just about what happened. For as far as Abraham was concerned, Isaac was doomed to death, but he came back again alive. It was by faith that Isaac knew God would give future blessings to his two sons, Jacob and Esau, or Ashu, Ashu. It looked like Eshu, but Asu, Asal, I don't know. By faith, Jacob, when he was old and dying, blessed each of Joseph's two sons. As he stood, prayed, leaning on the top of his cane. And it was by faith that Joseph, as he neared the end of life, confidently spoke of God bringing the people of Israel out of Egypt. And he was so sure of it that he made them promise to carry his bones with them when they left. Moses' parents had faith too. When they saw that God had given them an unusual child, they trusted that God would save him from the death that the king commanded, and they hid him for 3 months and were not afraid. It was by faith that Moses, when he grew up, refused to be treated as the grandson of the king, but chose to share ill treatment with God's people instead of enjoying the fleeting pleasures of sin. He thought that it was better to suffer for the promised Christ than to own the treasures of Egypt, for he was looking forward to the great reward that God would give him. And it was because he trusted God that he left the land of Egypt and wasn't afraid of king's anger. Moses kept right on going. It seemed as though he could see God right there with him. Okay, so what I got was, okay, so when it speaks about these people in the story, they didn't really get to see their their blessings on the physical earth, like all their promises. Like in the stories, if you read Joseph, Abraham, Moses, they all did receive a big blessing. And so I was like, damn, what kind of bigger blessing was did you have besides that? Everything that they lost, they got it back tenfold. But it's like God had even a bigger reward for them when they got to heaven. They saw something even better than what they even had. And it was because they was not focusing on the riches. Even though they were blessed with riches, God blessed them abundantly, gave them everything people are jealous of people having. And then God still blessed them with more in the heavenly realm because once they got it, they kept being faithful to God and doing the things that God asked them to do. And because they were not only rewarded on earth, but also rewarded in heaven. And yes, these elders had to pave the way for us. These are our elders. Going back to that, your elders are needing respect and homage at this time. Your ancestors, they went through so much. Don't be mad at what they went through. Just know that they had to go through that in order to activate their superpowers, in order to activate your skin tone, in order to activate who you are today. They had to go through that in order to, because they was able to see ahead. In order to for you to survive the times that you're dealing with, in order for you to obtain that kingdom spouse, that abundance, that fame, that fortune, that gift, that talent. They had to be beat so much to the point where they sang so that they can incorporate singing that unlock their vocal cord to be able to pass down to you. They had to go through that pain to write that rap, that rhyme, that poetry, in order for you to unlock that gift. They had to undergo that isolation to learn how to paint, to draw, to sew. They had to go through that poverty to understand how to make clothes, to understand how to grow a garden, to feed. So whatever you are going through, you have to undergo it in order to receive not just the blessings for you, but generational blessings and blessings to help so many others to break so much off of your life. That is why your life is so hard because what you're going through is equipping you to be able to help so many other people, and that's what you're here to do. You're here to help them by whether it's by using your voice, by showing them how having faith and overcome stuff, by showing them how to be confident and being confident in what they could get you, by breaking free from things that are limiting you. That's what you got to do. Boss up, rise up like the phoenix, like the ruin here said. Going back to that, we ain't even get an angel yet. That's how deep this message been going. Rising from the phoenix here is the theme ruin of this. Powerful forces are at change here. That what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. It wasn't easily obtained. And you don't readily share people what you exactly what you're doing. Because that's when they can attack you. Becoming whole. Become whole. Don't gotta explain everything. Don't gotta show everything. Just do what God is telling you to do. Earthly, there may be surprises, gains, or rewards not anticipated, but you are free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebbs and flow of ordinary life to acquire things come to light, broader visualization to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is serving the Most High, having faith, not competing with other people. It's having faith, tapping into you, being present in the moment, knowing that you have the ability to manifest the things that you desire, going within to the I am, unlocking things. But faith is going to be key. No matter how much you are tested, having faith is going to be key. All right, let's get that angel message. About to get some good news here, bro. A blessing here that they didn't want you to have. It's coming. They didn't want you to have it. So. All right, let's see. Angel message. Behaya. Belaya. 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 Put it in Google TikTok. 43. Protect you from your enemies. Patron military. Asking the angel Belaya come in and help protect us from our enemies. The enemies don't want you to have anything good, but you will. You will. Just be patient. When you got enemies out, you gotta be patient and have faith because the enemy is so tricky and dangerous. Like it could be the one thing that you desire that they know you desire. You could be working hard to get that, and you could go against the grain and even go get it other type of ways instead of going through God, and that shit will destroy you. You may be beating yourself up wondering why you don't have something. Just pay attention to your life. You have everything that you need right now. May not have everything that you want, but the things that you are needing to survive, you got it. You need transportation, whether you get on a bus, whether somebody bringing you, whether you borrowing somebody's car, you got it. You need good food, whether you're getting it from the food bank, the food stamps, people giving it to you, you're budgeting, got a budget, you can't go out to eat like you want to. Got to shop at the Dollar Tree. Got to space out leftovers. Got to eat leftovers. Whatever it may be, you got what you need. Love. You may not have who you want in your life, or you may be confused at what you want in life, or who you want in life, or if somebody wants you. But if you have self love, that shit don't matter. When you love who you are, you will attract the same thing. Somebody who love who they are, and together you will love each other. You cannot have a partner. You cannot gain a lover without having full self love of yourself. You have to be so vibing so much in self love that you magnetize another energy that is in self love. Or you will continue to attract people, but they are going to be what you are, someone that is hurt in the inside, someone that shuts down, someone that doesn't know how to show love, someone that may overreact, be over obsessive, too clingy, whatever it may be, whatever those characteristics are, needy, whatever it is, you're gonna attract that back. Simple as that. Be in a vibration that you want to vibrate, want to come towards you. If you want to be broke, continue to think that you're broke. If you want to be rich, then get out. Come on, let's get to the table. Let's create. And it's easily said and done, you guys. I'm with you. I am with you, and this message is helping me to rise. It's helping me to rise. And that's what doing things supposed to do. When you are doing something to help others, it's supposed to be helping you too, because we're all part of the same collective. My story is not the same as yours, and yours is not the same as mine. But this energy resonates with me just as I know it is resonating with you. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and make sure you stay tapped into these messages here, okay? Because we have to also learn how to fight back, you guys. And today is Sunday. It's a very spiritual day to connect with your crown chakra your intuition here. And so we have some enemies here that I'm sick of fucking seeing. We got some enemies that we need to get rid of. And how do we get rid of them? With putting on the armor of God. How does that work? From the head to the toe. It's not just um mental thing. It's you physically need to put shit on you as well, okay? And so we're gonna talk about blessed oil, blessed water, blessed amulets, all of that later today because I'm going to be creating and crafting that and putting it not just on myself but in a place to where you can obtain it as well, okay? And so this will be one of the first bracelets you guys will see showcased here. It is Rodruski beads here. These were in the Hindu part of the Hindu practice, connected to Shave, the goddess Shiva. Okay, Shiva. Yeah, connected to the goddess Shiva. Shiva. Something about Shavi. Oh, Shavi. Give her a shout out. Shavi Zane. Okay, is a real um connected in reader, spiritual person that I listen to. Spiritual leader is what I'm gonna call her. Yeah, that's what I'm about to. Spiritual leader. Yeah, that part. She's a strong spiritual leader, and there's a message there for you guys. Go check her out. Shavi Zane. She has a love channel too that could help. But yeah, so like just this is another example of how to keep yourself protected, okay? And so, having the Rudritsky beads with gold and feather here clamped in your hair. This is a hair clamp, okay? Um, this can help with your crown chakra, okay? I'm gonna actually put mine in today. I'm gonna show you real quick how you can anoint these yourselves, okay? Put holy water, Florida water. You can make your own holy water. You want to anoint these beads. Make sure that they are blessed, highly favored. Anoint the feather here, okay? And just by cleansing off the negative energy that is trying to ruminate up on it, okay? It's just like it's in the air. Shit. Shit is in the air, bro. That's what I'm getting. I feel like I need to do a video on that. The shit is in the air. So I have my little locks in. Keeping your hair two-strand twist or in some type of style can also help protect your crown chakra. That's why a lot of people get locks. You see them transitioning to locks or two-strand twists or wear a lot of braids because it keeps your hair in a coiled pattern, which keeps your antlers in your communication clear, not straight. It has to be coiled because that's how vibration goes. Vibration is coiled. It's not a straight line. It's when you're alive, it's when you're dead, it's flat. No communication. Okay. So flat, straight hair is not the best. 6, okay? Getting preservation, pushing through um, success. Fell right on the wealthy woman. You are going to be successful. You're going to get this good news. You're going to have these blessings. And so, yeah, I think that's it for today, you guys. And look, this is the beads that I was just talking about. So that's confirmation. It's going to be my first product here. I was about to pick up my deck here. Yeah, this was help the ancestors stepping in, brother. Ancestors stepping in saying, baby, you need protection here. Okay, helps to bring balance. Okay, these are the Bodea beads here. It helps with protection. It's it originates kind of from the Hindu deity Shiva, kind of connects with that energy. It does not have to be. It's all about what you program it to be. Flow of positive energy is what this is connected to. The Shiva energy also may be connected to Oshun, and then it's a saint and an angel that's also connected to that deity. They are all the same ones, they just have different names, okay? And they all have a positive and a negative aspect to them. Balancing, shielding negative energy, evil forces, okay? It helps bring protection, keeping you protected right now. It's so important. The shit is in the air, bro. I'm telling you. Ancestors, okay? Stepping in. All right. I'll channel that message at another time. Yeah, look, wicked ways. People got a lot of wicked ways. They could definitely be attacking people, fucking organs. Okay, they could be organ harvesting, trying to kill people to eat their organs and shit. That's where your fame, your fortune, your wealth lies at. Yeah, with spiritual attacks. I'm picking the deck up. These are just cards that's coming to me. Yep, you need to put your protection up. You guys need some protection. So if you are interested in this bracelet right here, they're gonna be on sale right now for 11.11. Okay. If you want the bangle set, which is the 3 set, it is going to be 22.22. If you want the 5 set, 6 set bangle, the 6 set for prosperity, some of you guys may need 6 bands on, then it will be 55.55. And so one single, 11.11, the 3 set bangle, you can get that one for, I just heard 33.33. Don't shortchange yourself also when y'all marketing, okay? So 11.11 for the one single, 333 for the 3 bangle, and 555 for the 6 bangle, okay? That'll be the special. This shit is getting reversed, okay? This shit is being reversed here. This shit is being reversed, but continue to have joy and hope. Continue to be patient during your affliction. Continue to have faith in your prayer. The shit is being reversed. And I don't hear nobody tell me nothing about me cursing, okay? Somebody could have been trying to attack somebody's kidney. And that shit being reversed. Continue to put protection over your kidney here. Somebody here wanted to stop by or could be trying to stop by or want you to stop by. This person about to go to prison for life. This person could have talked about stopping by. Could be affecting your children's ability to get to school here. Could not want you to go to school. Could be affecting your schoolwork if you're in school. Something like that. Something about a journal could be significant. You could have just bought a new journal for school. You could have bought someone a journal for school. This person could be attacking kids. Pain. Trying to cause a lot of fucking pain here. Don't want you to have a house. Don't want your house to have anything. Something's very crucial here. Okay, it's a crucial time right here. It's very crucial that you continue to build, believe, and build on faith. Okay, I'm hearing build on faith. Yeah, this witchcraft here is not working for them. Okay, and you can't heal them. Okay, someone here is definitely LGBT, and they cannot deal with it. Like they can't balance it. Something about the mouth here. They can't. I don't know, but gonna flip it up and say, hey, these people that's doing witchcraft, heal them. Okay, they gay. That's why they acting like that. All right, not saying all gay people act like that, but they confused as fuck. That's why they doing it. Crucial. It's very crucial here. Something here was left to you. Okay, you're gonna get a call or something about this. Okay, we're gonna pull real quick. See what this is. That's crucial. Crucial. Something left to you. This is energy, Holy Spirit. Somebody stole something. Okay, and it's very crucial that you get it back. The Most High, it's very crucial that you pray and you ask that whatever was stolen from you, you receive it back. You're going to get a message here, okay? You're going to get a message here. Something was left to you. A message of concern. You're going to get a message of concern. Something here was left to you. Somebody here could be going to jail. Somebody could be being imprisoned. Okay, you could get a message of concern about someone being in imprisonment or a message of concern about someone that was in prison. Bro, unexpected income, and I'm about to get up out of this. You are going. This is a gift from God. I can make this up. Something that was stolen from you. It could be part of God's plan. No matter what it was, no matter how you got it, you are about to receive. I'm here reparation. Okay, look here. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. You're getting this gift. You're gonna be held in high honor. This is a wealthy man right here. Somebody that's thinking a lot about you here. And what they thinking about? They thinking about you need to be a privileged lady. Somebody here is in bad health because of this marriage, because of this union. God could be sending you a kingdom spouse. God could be making you a wealthy person that you can go in and bless someone here, okay? Somebody is going to jail. Somebody's about to just bless you in some type of way. Like this could be a union coming in. This could be somebody, a wealthy person that's realizing that you've been wrong and they want to help you. Just trust that God knows the plan for your life, okay? He knows the plan. Sometimes, and I'm not about to dig and try to figure it out because just like y'all watching the enemy, Viola, with an angel is watching. The enemy always coming up in the readings because the enemy always fucking watching. Okay, and like I was about to say earlier, I want to hear my apologies to any elders that are watching this that have heard me use such expressive language today. That's what we want to call it, my French or whatever. I call it expressive language. Please excuse me for that. No disrespect. I know you say, well, how can you read the Bible and curse? This is who I am. And I'm gonna ask God to continue to work with me, but I'm gonna say what I feel need to be said, and that's just that. If you feel disrespected, I'm sorry. This channel's not for you. Or please just disregard the messages that may come out. And if you judge me, just remember Isaiah 54:17. What that say? Check that out. Isaiah 54:17. All right, stand on that. Not trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that. But hey, and that goes for elders and youngsters too. Whoever feel like, oh, how she reading it and she cursed, man, I'm done trying to talk like somebody else. I'm done code switching for this channel, okay? That's what I be doing. Code switching, not being my authentic self when I'm doing this channel. And it ain't working. It's boring. I don't want to watch the videos, okay? Yeah. I need to hear this message and get lifted. Yeah, somebody's sick though. Somebody is about to go off. Somebody that pays somebody off to do something. That's this enemy message trying to come through here. Yeah, this person here could have been attacking you in your damn dream states here. Somebody was paid off to come up against you, bro. Yep, and they ass is sick. Now they didn't want you to be a healer, Medea energy, a spiritual abilities to heal. They was causing a lot of money blocks, but that shit is moving around. Okay, first could have been doing something with the trees here. Trees could be significant. Okay, somebody's sick here. They trees all about healing. You know, you go hug a tree. It helps with healing, getting out in nature, touching trees. Really may need to do that. Especially if you have anyone that's sick too, man, go hug a tree, go touch the tree, balance yourself. Trees have give off energy of healing. Is what I'm getting. Okay, yeah. So this message could go longer, but we didn't went long enough. I thank y'all so much. Last message: new financial career opportunities are coming. Joseph, known for his wisdom in managing resources. Proverbs 21:5 and Matthew 25:21. Know that your blessings are coming in here. The Akashic Records has been calling my name, and as soon as I was about to get off of this, I heard it say Akashic Records. So I'm gonna just be obedient. You know, time is an illusion as well. As long as you continue to make use of the time that you have, like without pondering, sitting around doing nothing all day, man, time will literally stop for you if you just keep doing the stuff you're supposed to be doing. If you just keep doing the things you put on your to-do list that day, you keep trying to be in an energy of fulfillment emotionally and physically. Create a game plan every day. Scribe, get up and figure out what you're gonna do that day and make it happen. Make the shit happen. I know that you're tired. I know that it's a lot, but you got to motivate yourself. You got to push those around you as well, because that's another thing. If the energy around you, if you have people around you that are not in high vibrations, that shit will drain the fuck out of you, and you cannot get mad at them. You have to heal them by helping them to create game plans for themselves, create structure for themselves, create a date, events for themselves. Try to at least try to create, ideas within them. Also getting stricter on, especially if it's, your loved ones, getting stricter on time being spent, whether you have to incorporate something that y'all do as a family, whether you incorporate chores, whether you incorporate video time, meal time, crafting time, park time, shopping time, whatever it is that you feel, searching applications, whatever, man, just try to be as productive as possible this week, okay? And watch our blessings manifest instantly in your life. Okay, November is the month. No, October was a month of fighting and protection. Okay, to try to prevent you from getting to this damn month. So Scorpio season is all about transformation. Um, Libra season was all about balancing things out, but Scorpio season is all about transformation and rebirth here and death. So some people will leave this motherfucker. Okay, the motherfuckers that can't live and learn. I was getting that early. It was funny. Like it was really funny the way the message was coming, because Spirit was like, these motherfuckers just really won't leave you alone. They will not learn their lesson, and some people are pulling out because they see that these people are not learning their fucking lesson, and they don't want no part of this. It's been a compromise. It's a whistleblower coming in. Okay, there's about to be, look, open up. Open up is the card that came out. Somebody about to open up and spill the fucking beans on another note, okay? Release judgment. Somebody's about to release what people been telling them about you, and they see that these motherfuckers just crazy, and they don't learn their lesson. These rituals ain't working. The stuff they vowing to, they praying to, this shit is about to backfire. It's being reversed. We all about to be in hell and die. They seeing it. they trying to get out, okay? That's for someone. That's for all of us. Your hidden enemies, okay? That you might not even know about. They about to stop fucking with you. Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want that what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways, and once you decide to open up, that's when it's gonna come through. So open up, release judgment, okay? Some of you guys may have to open up your heart to someone else that may not be your type, okay? But this person is about to take charge in your life, okay? Some of you guys need to also release judgment about what you think another person may be doing and let them take charge in your life here. Okay, don't be angry. Okay, stand your ground here with someone else though, because there's definitely some deception here that could be keeping you stuck in lack. Okay, just have gratitude for the experiences and the things that you guys manifest together. Okay, and allow yourself to speak up, to rise up here. What you're not saying that's eating you up inside, you can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Like, speak up, be thankful for whatever it is that you guys experience. But let them know, man, I got to fucking go. And that's when you're gonna get your reward and your recognition. Okay, you really need to consider this goddamn option. Okay, you need to take this chance here and allow yourself to follow your passion, because this is gonna help you to fucking heal this goddamn scattered ass energy that's going on in your life, this energy of being in solitude, okay? It's time for you to pay attention to your life and just step back from everything and everyone and have faith. And that's the last one. I'm gonna read it. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything's going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined ever possible. Okay? I just heard a church song. He can do it. Impossible. He can do it. Impossible. I don't know the church song, but it sounded like a church song. Maybe I just made that damn song up. I do that. Because it was about to start blending with Impossible from goddamn Cinderella. Okay? Okay, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this message. No matter one person watches this, reads this, someone may have to read this and not hear it. Okay, regardless, however you receive this message, I hope that it helps. I hope that you take it in and use it. And follow me as I continue to take this message in myself. I receive the things that have been prophesized here, shown here through this guidance. Asking that whatever spirit team was needed to get these messages, may they return back in peace and love. And those that are needed to help continue to protect us and guide us and walk with us, may they do so. Ashe. Any new energies that are needed to be with us at this time, may they be with us. Ashe. Ashe. All right. Odabo Namaste. Ashe.